Okay, I think we are better. I think we are back and better. Think we are back and better. Okay. Hi, everybody. Let's get started with this live. It has been a time, y'all. It has been a time. These 3 minutes feel like forever. But let me go ahead. I was doing a story time. I know I lost some people. A whole bunch of people came in. I guess it was just a holla hoopla and they got out. But hopefully they'll come back. They will join us in this chat. I know it's Sunday night. Everybody's probably getting ready to get ready for work tomorrow, they work week. I know it is almost that time, but I was telling a story time earlier and I got cut off and I did want to come and finish that story time. But I think that story time is going to have to wait for a day that we have more people in here so we can talk about it. You know what? I take it back. Let me give y'all this story time. I'm going to have to start it all over again, y'all. And I don't know who was in here that heard it, but if you was in here earlier and you heard the story time, forgive me. I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna keep the details brief. I actually don't want to tell that one because I could tell y'all the other one that I took off the story time last time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all the other story time because if y'all was in here a few minutes ago, y'all started hearing that story time. Let me tell y'all the other story time. Me and okay. See, this is why I hate telling some story times, y'all, because I have to tell a little bit of the backstory, which sometimes it's not really important, but to understand in my mind the story, you need it. But some people say you really don't need it when you get in the story. So, no, let me tell it anyway. One of my good friends made us take this class in high school, and this class was a physics class. And the only reason she wanted us to take it is because our mothers, not our fathers, all three of our fathers were laid back. To this day, my dad's still laid back. But our fathers was a laid back, like everything for them was funny when it was came to the kids, okay? But our mothers, I think because my mom, two of our mothers were teachers, and the other mother was like, she was like a disciplinarian, okay? So the three of us, we were like this in school, like this, like this, like this, like this. And so one of our friends, because we had decided we were going to take all late the summer before we got our classes together. We had decided we were all going to take classes that were going to be laid back, easy breezy. We had all took all of our required classes. So you could take college credit classes or you can take like easy breezy classes, right? So we had all made up our mind we're gonna take easy breezy classes like cooking and sewing and just all easy breezy classes. Well, one of our friends, we call her the nerd of the group, she was like, no, y'all, we gotta take this college physics class because they have a senior trip. And we're going to the amusement park for the senior trip. And we was like, really? She was like, yes, because neither one of our mothers was going to let us take a senior trip because we were 17 years old. They didn't turn 18 until December of the following year. I didn't turn 18 until June. So really, we couldn't really go to after graduation. I turned 18. They turned 18 when the way in December of the following after we graduated. So none of us could go nowhere because we were underage. So our mamas wasn't letting us go nowhere. So it was like, if we can go to school to this amusement park out of the state, we'll have it made. Like we were really like have us a little, trip or whatever. Because all our friends had friends that was older that they could go with. Our mothers didn't play that, okay? So we was like, yes, we gonna go. Well, when school started, the friend that got us all ready to do it decided she didn't want to take that class. I could pass on that senior trip. After I graduated and I didn't laid back, I could go ahead and take these easy classes. And after I graduate, we can go as many trips as we want. I'm not stressing myself out my senior year. What? Like I talked my mama into putting me into this class because she was like, "You sure you want to take no easy class?" And once she did, she said, "Once I do it, I'm not changing your schedule." What? So me and our other friend got stuck in this freaking stupid class. It's all her fault, and to this day, it's your fault. I'm calling you tomorrow and telling you about yourself again because every time I think about it, I'm mad. So we go ahead and we take this class. Struggle through this class. You hear me? This class was almost the reason I did not graduate. Okay, okay. Yeah. So we finally go to this stupid. I'm not gonna call it stupid. We finally go to this amusement park trip. So we had a bus ride. We had to take the bus ride or whatever. And on the bus ride, me and my friend, because our other friend, we were mad at her, but it was okay. We still loved her. We decided, you know what? We just gonna stick together. We're gonna enjoy this little amusement park. We're gonna enjoy this little vacay because next week we're out of school. And this week is the last week of school. Everybody has class. We don't have classes. So we out of town. We good. So we ready to enjoy ourselves. We're gonna have our own room. We sticking together. If chaperone try to put us in another room with somebody, no, it's just us. So we get to the hotel to go, and they make us stand in the line, and they were like, "Okay, we're gonna call y'all name to tell y'all who y'all rooming with." And so I went to the teacher because the teacher knew my mama because again my mama was an educator, and I went to her and I was like, "Hey, we already just put our tickets, our little keys together because it's gonna be me and her." And she said, "No, it's for a room." Four, child. She put four to a room. Oh, we lost somebody. We had somebody else in the room. We lost them. But anyway, oh hey, oh I missed your chat. I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead on with this. So it was so they put us in a room with two other girls. So it was like, okay, now these girls were fast tail girls. They knew some boys that was already out there that they had met in before, and the boys was like in their like 23, 24 years old. So they had decided that they were gonna go and be with these boys. We weren't being with them boys. We wanted to go to the amusement park. That's what we came there for. So they were like, no, well, y'all could go and go to this amusement park. We're not going. So when they drop us off at the amusement park, y'all just meet us by the concession stand. And so it was like, which one? So we get into the park, and so they were like, well, let's go see. So when we got there, they had already had their plans that they were gonna meet these boys today and tomorrow. So we walking, and they said right here. So it's like in the middle of where the amusement park is. And sure enough, the boys were sitting over there on the side waiting for them when we got there. So they went ahead and left with the boys. So we went and we enjoying ourselves. They told us to be back at the meeting place in the front at 8 o'clock. We was like, okay, 8 o'clock, we'll be back at the front. So we go ahead and if you was in earlier for the story time, I apologize, but I'm just retelling the story time because it's not there anymore. So we went ahead and walked around the freaking amusement park, and we said we was gonna meet the girls at the concession stand. Well, these little fast tail girls was still like, you know, not there at 8 o'clock when it was time to meet. So we standing there waiting, and so then, because our chaperones told us do not leave our group. Whoever group you with, that's what group you stay with. So when the girls decided to leave with the boys and told us to meet back there, and we met back there and he wasn't there, we decided to duck our teachers. So it's 8 o'clock and it's dark in this park at this time. Okay. So we like, okay, I can't let these teachers see me because they know my mama because my mom was an educator at school. So the chaperones started walking around looking for us because now it's like 8:15. And the girls are still not there. So we duck in and we hide behind stuff so our chaperone won't see us, so we don't want to get in trouble because of these fast tailor girls. So me and my friend, we just trying to, hold it down for the crew. So at this point, we like, okay, let's duck this way and wait around this way. Like we like trying to find little areas that we can still see this concession stand we supposed to meet. So when we see them, we can grab them and we won't get in trouble when our chaperone find us. So we running around and hiding. By this time, it's about 9 o'clock. My friend looked at me and she was like, I have to use the bathroom because she was scared. We were both nervous because we like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, we're gonna get in some serious trouble. Let's go. So as soon as we walk, turn the corner to go to the bathroom, there go our chaperone. So our chaperone was like, where have y'all been, ladies? Like it's like 9 after 9, and we like, we were we had to use the bathroom. We couldn't find the bathroom. That's what we both decided to say at the same freaking time. So she was like, we'll go to the bathroom and y'all have some explaining to do. Y'all supposed to be back here at 8 o'clock. We lost track of time. Yeah. So we're like, oh shoot, they're gonna ask us about the other two girls. So we in the bathroom, me and her trying to figure out what we gonna say about the other two girls. We don't want to throw them under the bus and say, they left with some boys. So we like, what we gonna say? What we gonna say? It's like we don't know what we're gonna say. So we got out the restroom and we step out, and our chaperone that knew my mom and another chaperone that knew my friend's mom, because she was a teacher too. She was like, "You young ladies have a lot of explaining to do. We're gonna tell your moms whatever." And so we were like, "Well, we were waiting on," and she like looked. I don't care what rides y'all were waiting on. Y'all were supposed to be back at 8 o'clock. Y'all two roommates are back, and they said they could not find y'all. Y'all did not want to stay with them. Y'all kept walking away from them. What? Excuse me? Y'all were running off, chasing little boy. What? Me and her were on every ride in this place, and them girls were not there. So we both looking. I am furious at this point. I can't wait to get back to that doggone hotel to see them doggone girls. So we have to ride back in the shame, and because we had a bus and our chaperones had a van. So we had to ride back in the van. So we get back there and we missed dinner because everybody had went to dinner at 8 o'clock. So we had missed dinner because they had already went. So we get back to the room and the girls were not in the room. So we're like, where they at? And our chaperones are by the door now because they they watching us from running behind little boys. So they sat in front of our door. So they're in front of our door. So we get in the room and I'm hot. I'm ready to tell these girls off about themselves. So we in the room or whatever, and they're not in the room. So I'm like, I'm mad. I'm like, so they probably still down there eating, and we can't even get dinner tonight. But it's okay. It's okay because we had snacks, so we good because we had bought our little snacks or whatever. So we snacking on our little snacks or whatever. And then our chaperone had told us that if we wanted something, that we could call down and do room service, but we would have to pay for it. And I was like, and we was gonna order room service, but I'm like, nope. I said because when they get back, they gonna pay for our room service. If we had to wait for them when they finish eating, they gonna come up here and pay for our room service. So about 1 o'clock, they still went back because I was still hot. I was still up. Legs were shaking. I was still mad. So they hadn't come back. So we was like, what? They must be all as the group all around each other and downstairs talking and they punishing us. Okay, fine. So we went ahead and went to sleep. Took our showers, went to sleep. So about 3:30, our phone rang. So we answered the phone or whatever. Well, my friend answered the phone and she was like, she was half asleep. And she was like, what? Wait, y'all want me to open the door and see if the chaperone's out there? Where are y'all? What? Y'all snuck out the room? This is all I hear, right? I said, oh no, baby, what is? That's them? Let me go open this door. So I opens the door. Chaperone's not sitting there no more. Chaperone's gone. So I said the chaperone, but I didn't want her to tell. I just said it out loud. And I'm like, the chaperone's gone. Well, what I said that for? They come running their tails back in that room. So they gets back in the room. When they get back in the room, I'm going, oh, well, we loud. Okay, we loud. Chaperone comes. You and you, young ladies, y'all been giving us problems all night. Y'all, right now, are going to go in our room. And we're going to put another chaperone to stay in your room. And the two girls, no, we don't need to. We were sleeping. And they making all this noise. They hopped in their dog pajamas and was acting like they've been there. So we had to go into the other chaperone room, which I was good with. I was happy with because I didn't want to be in trouble with them. Okay. Mm. The next day, we get woken up by the chaperone who went in that room. And she found a thing of condoms in the room from them girls. But who they said? They said my friend had it because they put it by her bag. Oh baby, but baby. We cut up so doggone bad. We was like, I was like, I'm calling my mama. Well, the chaperones knew our mothers. So they knew they was not even playing like that. We don't come on trips like that. But we got to go back in our room with them girls. And they were like, whoever had this, it was a prank, blah, 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 blah. So they chucked it up as the prank. Bet. The next day, we goes back to the amusement park. But this time, I tell my best friend, I was like, we're not waiting for them. We're not paying them no mind. So they were like, so one of the girls actually was like, look, do us a favor. Meet can y'all still meet us at the same place? This time we're really gonna be there. It was just a whole lot of stuff, and we got back just in time before they had to line up. And we knew if we ran back, we was gonna pass the chaperones. So we just went up in the front. So if y'all could wait for us at 8 o'clock, and just in case anything happens. I looked at my friend. I said, "You can wait. I'm not waiting because y'all trying to get us in trouble." So we go ahead back in the amusement park. Blah 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 blah. So about 2 hours in the amusement park, one of the girls came running to us and asked if we could come with them because they were leaving, but they were leaving the park with the dude. But our main chaperone is at the front, and the guy's at the front. And the only way you can leave is at the front. And she like posted up at the front. And she said, tell them that we all going back because one of us needs to go back in because you can leave out and there's the van and you can take the van back to the hotel and they were going to have a boy meet us at the hotel. But of course, all four of us had to be together. So they wanted us to say that somebody was cramping, need to get back to the hotel to change, and then we were gonna come back so they could go and be with the boys. So they beg and they beg and they beg. So I'm like, no, not at all. So my friend was like, come on. She like the mom of the group, and she's like, come on, and we all do it together. And then if anything happens to them, at least we'll all be together and we can know what kind of car he's in and blah, 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 blah. We get the license plate number. And I'm like, look, they already been with them before. They already know what it's about. She was like, no, we have to go with them. So, Lord and behold, we go ahead. We tried our little retarded. I'm sorry, we tried our little selves to the dog hotel, back to the hotel. We get in the van, we sit a little line, we get back to the hotel. We get back to the hotel, the boys are parked in the parking lot. So we wait downstairs for the van to pull back off because it goes back to with everybody in the front. And when the van pulls back off to go back to the front, we watch them get into this car. So when they got into the car, we go back into the hotel and they were like, we're gonna be back in about an hour and then we're gonna all go back to the park together so we don't get in trouble. So it's like, okay. So we go back to the hotel. So we sit in the hotel, la 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 la. An hour passed, 2 hours passed, 3 hours passed, 4 hours passed, 5 hours passed. It's 8 o'clock by now. It's 8 o'clock and we still like, okay, they never came back. And so my friend says, they might have came back and just went to the park and then we looking like the dummies. I was like, yeah, but we can play it off and say, we were the ones cramping and we just needed to stay in the hotel room. She was like, yeah, we can do that. So they all come back, and the chaperone knocks on our door. And so we open the door and they were like, hey, ladies, where's the other two ladies? And because she said we saw y'all leave, but we didn't see y'all come back. Where's the other two girls? And we was like, we thought they went back to the amusement park, and yeah, we just stayed in here because we wasn't feeling well. And so the one of the chaperones looked at my friend and was like, because she kept like fidgeting, and she said, "Y'all are lying. What's going on?" And was like, "Oh, nothing, nothing. We just hungry. We just been sitting in there all day hungry because we didn't go. We didn't want. We just had our snacks in there, but we didn't go get lunch or anything because we were trying to sit there and patiently wait for these girls." So we went downstairs and had dinner or whatever. So they chaperones went back to the park like they were looking for us and they were looking for them. So the park closed at 11. Still couldn't find them. So we was back in our room. So they had everybody meet in a meeting room because they need to talk to the seriousness about these girls missing. So now at this point they becoming missing, right? And so the chaperones are really like scared. They don't know where these girls are. They asking us when the last time we saw them, and we like, when we came back to the park, they went back to the park, knowing they did not go back to the park. So um, finally we were like, well, no, they left with these boys. And my friend, she had got the license plate number and everything. So she's like, here's his license plate number, and they left with this boy. So they were like, why did y'all wait so long to tell us? Blah, blah, because by this time it's almost 12 o'clock. So we were like, well, they had left yesterday, so now we just spilling our guts. We are pretty much telling it all. Okay, we like, because we scared, at this point. But we knew that the day before that they didn't get back to they came back and then they left, and they didn't get back to about 3 in the morning. So we were like, you know what, they're gonna come back. That's how we was thinking. We weren't even sweating. So at this point they had police come and question us and all this stuff, right? So all this was going down. About 4 o'clock, we all sitting in our room, and chaperones are like frantically looking around, talking to police. They just like doing the most. And we get a phone call in our room, and it's the girls. Hey, chaperone sitting in the hallway, and we like, girl, the police looking for y'all. Y'all in for it. Like they didn't been around. They just doing the most for y'all. What did y'all tell them? Oh, y'all just so great. What y'all tell them? Y'all, and how y'all just gonna rat on people and blah blah blah. And so then my friend went into a mother's room. Anything could have happened. You could have got hurt. Y'all could have been there. I'm just, and she was like, don't tell the chaperone y'all talk to us. Click. She hangs up the phone. One of the girls hangs up. So at this point, my friend is crying her eyes out. Oh my God. Like, I hope they're on their way up here. So she runs over to the chaperone's room right at when they hung up the phone to let the chaperone know that they are here. So the chaperone and two police officers were in the hallway. So she tells them that she just got the phone. We just got the phone with the girls. So they were like, okay. So they go down to the lobby to see if the girls came there. When they go down to the lobby, the security guard was like, how did they look? Whatever. And they talking or whatever. And we went down there with them. And they were like, oh, I just leave. So we getting more. They own us some more. They own us some more. So finally, the girls came back the next morning, and they were sent home. They got a plane. They got them plane tickets, and one of the chaperones went back with them, and they were sent home and was told they would not graduate. Or be put on probation to graduate. I don't really remember if they graduated or not, to be honest with you, because I never talked to them girls after that because I just thought they put us all in the midst of drama. But yeah, so they didn't get to stay out there the whole 2 weeks, but we did. We had a good time. But needless to say, we were some little girls, I'm telling you, because we should have known to say something before. But when you're young, you just do crazy stuff. But yeah, that was a crazy, crazy trip. That was a crazy trip. If y'all in the building, leave a chat. Let me know who you are and you in here. Let me know. Let me know. But yeah, um, uh, let me know if y'all in here. Hello, hello. We just chatting tonight. We just chatting. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. I was just telling a story time on when we went to a senior trip for school and what it turned out to be. But yeah, it was some drama. It was some drama, girl. All right, I think I'm going to shut it down for the night. Oh, you know what? I had started telling another story time earlier, but I think I'm gonna save that one for another chat. For another chat. I also, y'all, I went to the website to look for my birthday trip. I was on my last live. Y'all know I was talking about my birthday. And I booked my vacation. Y'all, to the drama, the drama, the drama. Y'all. I'm at this hotel. When I went on YouTube to look at the hotel, y'all, they ain't even gonna show it right. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a mess. So now I gotta find another hotel. And usually, I pay attention to what I'm doing, but I guess not. Hi, whoever's here with me, tell me hi so I can know who you are in the chat. So I don't feel like I'm alone. Oh, there's 3 people in here. Hi, everybody. Let me know who you are in the chat. I gotta finish telling y'all about the time that I was got called ants in my pants, and I got thrown in the water. Y'all, that vacation was horrible. That vacation was horrible. That one was bad. Well, maybe I'll tell it. How about that? I think we got a few more minutes on this live, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell them, make it real short and sweet. We went on a camping trip as a teenager, and it was the the boys and the girls, and we had chaperones with the boys and the girls. And you can either stay in the cabin or you can stay outside in your sleeping bags, and you want to bring tents and sleeping bags, right? Well, me, my cousin, my sister, and 2 of the girls, it was like a church trip, and 2 of the girls that hung with us all decided we were going to stay in the cabin with our chaperone. And the girls were staying outside. They wanted to camp outside. Then we had the boys, they had the ones that stayed outside and the ones that stayed inside. So the boys that was in the camp inside, they decided that they were going to put um shot what is shaving cream and toothpaste and gum and people have they caught you sleeping. So they got the people outside. The first night everybody stayed up late. We did s'mores and stayed up, and that was Friday. It was a 3-day trip. To the Friday we got there. And so everybody was up pretty much excited about being on a camping trip. The second night, which was Saturday night, that was when everybody went to sleep early. And they decided that they were going to go and put shaving cream, gum, and toothpaste in people's hair. And they got everybody that was sleeping on the outside in the tents. We were in the cabin. So they didn't come in our cabin, but we were like the ones that we were gonna get you right. You wanna do stuff, we gonna get you. So when the girls came in screaming and hollering that they got shaving cream and gum in their hair, and then the other boys, we heard them on the other side screaming, the ones that was outside in their tents, that they got shaving cream. We was like, okay, we gonna get them. And they were also in the cabin, and they would call up ones, that'll get you right in their cabin. So it was like, all right, bet. So we went ahead and we snuck over to their cabin and we start beating on the door, bah, 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 and running. So they come out and they filled up water balloons and they like throwing water balloons or whatever, but they didn't get us because when we beat on, we got two of the girls to be on the door, which ran real fast. That was my cousin and one of our friends, and they ran real fast. We didn't run that fast. But we were on the other side of the cabin and we went and got a whole bunch of dirt and sticks and worms. We was just packing up stuff and we was just putting it on top of a trash bag because it was dark outside. And so we was getting all the stuff and was putting it. So when we beat on the when they beat on the thing and they took a run for it, they ran real fast. We didn't run fast, so we just went and we snuck through the window and put all the stuff in the beds. They chaperone in that cabin. That chaperone was he liked to always he liked to help them get into stuff. Our chaperone, she was like an older lady that just wanted to sleep. Okay, she wasn't about that, so they wasn't gonna mess with her because she was an older lady. But him, we put it all in his bed too because we knew we took his pillow and just put mud all over it because we knew he was helping them with this foolishness. So we did all that to their beds, and while they were trying to run and catch my cousin and them and throw water balloons at them, we were in the cabin. So when one of the girls that was with us, she was the lookout. So when they started running back, we took a run for it when they came back in the cabin. Well, they saw one of the girls that was like the one that was the lookout. They saw her, so they tried to run and catch her, but they couldn't get us. So we got in our cabin. We locked the windows, closed the doors. So they were mad because they couldn't go to sleep because they had to deal with all this dirt and stuff on their bed. So the next day, they were like, "We're gonna get y'all." They saw us at breakfast. They were like, "We're gonna get y'all. We got y'all. We're gonna get y'all at the pool." Because the last day, the second day, but that day, that Saturday, we had did a whole bunch of what was called like CPR and making fires and all the camp stuff. But the Sunday, our last day, was pretty much pool day. We hiked to the pool and then we swam. Well, when we went to get dressed that morning after breakfast to go to the hike, they wanted you to just bring your bathing suit and everything. I realized that I couldn't do it because I had a situation, so I couldn't get into the pool. And he had another girl who couldn't swim, so she couldn't get in the pool. So me and her pretty much was gonna chill together while everybody else got in the pool. So while we was hiking, the boys was like, "We gonna get y'all, we gonna get y'all." So we were like running through the woods, kind of hiding from them as we were hiking because we knew they were coming to get us. Bet. So we got to the pool. So they didn't pick on us until we got to the pool. We got to the pool. They were like playing Marco Polo. So every time my cousins or my sister, one of them was closing their eyes to be do Marco Polo, I would give them hints on where they were or whatever. So they were like, "You cheating, you cheating." They were like, "We still gotta get y'all." So I was like, whatever. So I moved away from the pool because he was splashing water and stuff like that. So we went and sat closer to the edge. When we sat close to the edge, I sat in the ant pile. I didn't realize I sat in the ant pile. I had been sitting in the ant pile for a little minute. So I jump up when I see the ants all over my leg. So I jump up and I'm like screaming. I got ants all over me. So they started screaming, "Ants in the pants, ants in the pants." So the boys came over like they were, the group came over like they were helping me and they took me and they threw me in the pool. So they threw me in the pool and I'm like, oh, and they made the ants bite even harder. Oh, I was happy. So I swam to get out the pool, right? So when I get out the pool, I'm I'm soaked like I have on jeans, a big old shirt, and these freaking boots because I was hiking and I wasn't getting in the water. So The other girl, they threw her in the water. When they threw her in the water, that she couldn't swim. So we got her out the water, whatever. So they started screaming and running around, screaming, ants in the pan, all the whole time. So when we got back to the campground, they had made a big old thing with and uh, sticks and rocks, and they wrote ants in the pans. No, cold and wet ants in the pans. So that became my name for the rest of the doggone trip till we got home. Ants in the pans, wet ants in the pants, because I got thrown in the water. I got bit by ants, and that was the worst trip ever. And the only thing that they could say and laugh about is that they had to sleep on sticks, rocks, and mud. But I got it back 3 times fold. You know what? You know what? The drama, the drama. But with that being said, it is now what time is it? It is now 10 o'clock. I know people have to get up in the morning. If you wasn't here for this live, I hope you come back and visit us on our live. Next time we will just be talking. But today I was just talking about some story times or what happened to me when I was traveling, because you know I like to talk about my travel because that's what I do. But yeah, I will see y'all on my next video. I posted one today. I hope you go and view it, like it, and subscribe to it. I know today it was kind of lacking. I don't know why my video was lacking today, but I do apologize. And yeah, but that was my story time for today. I did enjoy it. I've been trying to get in here all day to actually do this one. I actually want to keep this one up. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. And make sure y'all subscribe to me, please. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.